Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and a very warm welcome to you all joining me for another Precious Metal Ramble. Now the Royal Mint has been busy as ever, and they've got some new products that they have released over the last week, not least the King Charles Britannias, which you can see here in this beautiful gold banner. Now I've ordered some of these golds, and I've ordered some of the silvers as well. The golds theoretically should be arriving later today, and maybe we'll see them in the flesh on Friday. But the Royal Mint have also brought out other things this week, including this Flagship Coins of the World, which I'll talk more in depth on in a moment. But needless to say, not a fan of this idea, of this way that the Royal Mint seems to be going with some of their releases and sets. Yeah, should make for a little interesting video. But the flagship product here, rather than the flagship coins of the world, in my opinion, is the Britannia. That's what the Royal Mint does best. And it's great to see King Charles on it, and I look forward to seeing it hopefully today and then with you guys here on YouTube on Friday. So hit the subscribe button if you want to see that. Now, I have been exceptionally critical of the Royal Mint in the past on my tenure here on YouTube. Where warranted, I feel that it's important to feed back when things are done well and when things are not done well. Now, this Britannia series I think is great, and I'm looking forward to getting the coins in and showcasing them for what they are, brilliant pieces of coinage, and I'm really looking forward to that. But there struck me as something that was not something I would want to buy, and something that I just didn't like the direction that the Royal Mint's going with this. Now, I have to be somewhat careful in this video in that I'm just sharing my opinion on the products. I'm not making any accusations. I'm not saying that there are certain things going on behind the scenes. But this Flagship Coins of the World series, or sets as they are bringing them out, doesn't strike me as something that is on my radar and probably won't be on very many other people's radar to buy. And it does, I think, sit not well with me because it's not Royal Mint coins. Like, you've got here the 6 coins that they've chosen, and within the 6 coins we've got a Britannia, an eagle, a maple, a kangaroo, a Krugerrand, and a panda. Now, they have brought together 6 iconic coins from the leading mints around the world. That's fine, that's interesting, but from the Royal Mint, I don't really think that sits very well. You know, the fact that they're looking to charge £495 for this coin set is mad. It's so much money. It doesn't take a genius to work out that you can quite happily buy all of these coins for significantly less. Even in the images here, we're not seeing a really nice display box. I mean, even if there was a nice display box, spend £30 on each of these coins, which arguably you could spend a lot less on some of them, you would be paying, you know, 180 for the coins and then, what, 300 for the box? No. I mean, you even look at some of the images they've got here, the stock images, there are bits of damage or, you know, little marks on this kangaroo. These are bullion coins. So you can see some toning on this coin here. I mean, it does not strike well with me that a mint as reputable as the Royal Mint would look to bring out a product which is essentially, look at this queen here with the scratches all over the face. I know the Royal Mint's quality control isn't great on their own coins, but if you're going to get, look, I mean, it's awful. If you're going to get some coins in from other mints and make this series, make them proofs, make them something exciting. Don't just get bullion coins. Of all of them, ironically, this maple leaf looks the best. And that's saying something for an older 2015 maple. I mean, goodness knows you could end up with coins with huge amounts of milk spots. But here we have, even on the Krugerrand, little tiny, you can see these spots here, up around the head. Oh, and a massive toning milk spot down here near Africa. It just doesn't strike me well. It does not at all. And that's just the silver versions. Before we jump out of this, though, I do want to just go view page source. And then if we go total available, or maybe if we just do available, we can see here, total available, 219 left at the moment. So of a mintage of 999, the sad thing is some people have bought this and it really doesn't sit well with me that these people have paid this much money for potentially coins which will A, be all scratched up, toned and milk spotted, but also be 3 times over the price that you could pay for them elsewhere. You can get better quality versions for this for 25, 26, 27 pounds an ounce. So not great. Then we have the gold versions as well, which are equally as exorbitant, although arguably not quite 3 times the price of gold, but 6 ounces worth of gold at £1,600 an ounce. I'm just going to grab my calculator because that's maths can't do very quickly. 1600 times 6 is 9,600. So at 14,500, you're paying nearly 5 grand more for these coins. And again, if we take a look at the images, you'll see, look, there's a sort of toning spot down there or some kind of defect spot on there. This one, at least you can see that you're getting a box. 5 grand for a box though. Yeah, no thanks. This Krugerrand, look at it. Awful condition. Not at all brand new. 1985 Panda with a fingerprint. Can you see the fingerprint here at the top? Honestly, it just does not. Another one on the side here as well. It does not beg belief. And this, look, giant ding here, scratch there. Now, I get that it's a 1979 and these things maybe aren't as easy to find, but you can pick this up for 2% over spot price from somewhere like Chards. They have their minty edition coins. Really awful to see. Awful to see this. So I do want to levy some heavy criticism against the Royal Mint. Look at this one here. I mean, this is a beautiful coin in its own right, but with some of these spots on this horse, no thank you, not at all. Yeah, of all of them, probably the kangaroo here looks best, but you know, I know you're not going to get these exact coins that you're seeing in the images, but even if you aren't, Royal Mint, get your act together and put the best images that you can put on there, unless you're actually being honest about what all the coins look like. You know, just beggars belief that they're asking this much money for all this stuff. Limited edition 99. So it comes down to this whole like new world marketing, doesn't it? And how we look to sell products in this world. And I do feel that unfortunately this sort of direction that the Royal Mint seems to be taking with this collection of sets doesn't sit well with me. We've seen it creeping in previously. So you can see like here, you've got sovereigns which you can pick up on secondary markets for £400 each if they're a slightly special one, or if they're from you know, this awful bullion condition. Look at this. You see, look at the edge rims. They've tried very hard to hide the just sheer amount of awfulness around there, and the fact that they can't have a professional proper photographic rendition of a coin like certain places is mad as well. But you can pick up all of these for so much cheaper, and I've seen these come out with the new products, like the new Jubilee sovereigns and things like that. They haven't even got the right lighting on here. Look, they've got side-on lighting for this coin because you can see this huge shadow on this rim, but none on that side. And it's started to creep in more, and unfortunately people buy it. And I've warned about it before on some of the products like the Jubilee sovereigns, where you do get like the beautiful sovereigns that you have, you know, the special editions, which will do, I think, quite well over time. It's no guarantee, but they do quite well. But then you get the just, you know, 2022 sovereign paired with a 1922 sovereign, 100-year difference. And you think you can buy the 120 or the 1922 sovereign for £390, but as a pair, you're essentially paying £600-700 a sovereign. So you pay for the boxes, and this doesn't sit well with me. So if somebody from the Royal Mint does watch this video, which they might, but will any action be taken from it? Probably not. I'm not expecting any action, not expecting any feedback from the Royal Mint, but if somebody from the Royal Mint wants to reach out to talk about this and the direction that they're going in, then that would be great to hear. I know I won't be buying this, and I could not in any way countenance somebody spending hard-earned cash on this kind of set, and I would suggest avoiding it. You know, that's my opinion. I'm not going to say anything else beyond that. So I think we're all entitled to levy criticism where it's warranted in this world, and this is done with the intention that the Royal Mint takes notice of not only my opinion, as humble as it is here on YouTube, but other people's out there, because I'm not just speaking for myself here. I feel that I am speaking for a lot of people. But I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know, am I missing something? So if you think this is a great deal and you want to share your thoughts with me down in the comment section, then please do. It would be great to hear your opinions, and if, like me, you don't think that this is a particularly attractive coin series and set of coins, then share that with me down in the comments, and share it with the Royal Mint as well. I think they need to hear that this is not something that's great. So there we are. Now the Britannia 2023, yeah, that I'm happy with. I like this. I like Britannias. I like my gold Britannias. I like my gold Britannias without having to pay stupid amounts of money for them. You know, here, 2023 Britannia with King Charles, 1678, which is expensive. You always pay more from the Royal Mint. You get 1702 from a single. But still the point here is that you can buy these coins. You know, if you multiply 1700 by 6, even if you spend that much on each of those bullion coins, which you'd be mad to do, you'd be spending 10,200. Get yourself a nice box. You can replicate their set of the world coins, whatever it is, for about 10,000. Easy. But no. Anyway, look, I'm ranting on long enough right now. Share your thoughts down in the comments. Let me know you either agree or disagree. Thank you to all my BYB Ramblers for watching to this late stage of a video. I always love to hear from you down in the comment section, and apologies to you all for my little rant, but it doesn't sit well with me, this, and it's something I feel like I had to share with you all. You know, I am a firm believer that it's important to share criticism where it's warranted, and it's also important to share praise where it's warranted. And there are good things from the Royal Mint, but there are also really awful things from the Royal Mint, and I do think that that flagship coin set is a really awful thing. So that's it from me. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you on the next video. And as always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.